The people who are lucky are the people who choose to be lucky. So why not you? Something that I have realized over the years is that our mindsets are so incredibly powerful to the point where if you believe something deeply about yourself, that is what is going to be true about you. So if you believe that you're unlucky and nothing ever goes your way, well, then your reality is going to reflect that belief back to you. Conversely, if you believe that you are lucky and everything always goes your way, and even something that looks like it's bad on the surface ends up working out in your favor. And I, over the years, have really decided to cultivate the latter mindset because I recognize that by going about my life in the way of feeling like I could never catch a break, and why is it that other people are successful and not me, I was only getting more of what I didn't want. And that's why I think one of the most important practices for anyone to institute immediately in their lives is a gratitude practice. Yesterday, I had one of the best days ever. I'm so serious. It was such a magical day for me. And the reason it was a magical day for me is because I was just so incredibly grateful to be alive. I have told you about the fact that if you're new to this channel, I have these alarms on my phone that ring every 2 hours, and it asks me, hey, what are you grateful for in this moment right now? And I really love them, and I got it from a self-help book that I am reading, and it's really helped me to reframe everything in my life, because when it rings, it forces me to be present with myself and really analyze what is there for me to be grateful for right now. And what you start to recognize is that there's so much for you to be grateful for right now. I was going to the bus yesterday because I luckily was called in earlier to work. And I also love my job, by the way. I work in retail and I fucking love it, okay? I'm so happy I stumbled into that. But I was called in earlier and I said, okay, I could be there by 2:30, but I had just ordered pizza for my family and I needed to get to the bus as quickly as possible because no one could drive me to work. So I ate my pizza, I changed my clothes, and I literally sprinted to the bus. And I was saying like, I'm gonna make it. And it usually takes me about 11 minutes to walk to the bus. So I had given myself about 8 minutes after I changed, after I went to the bathroom, all that stuff. So I was really concerned, like, am I gonna make it? But I also had the knowing that I was gonna make it. So I get to the bus stop, I'm able to sit down, collect my breath, and then maybe 2 minutes later, the bus rolls up. And I was so incredibly happy because I was like, wow, everything always works out for me. And it didn't start like that where I had that mindset, but it's through these little things where I am just grateful for the moment. I'm grateful for the fact that I have my job. I'm grateful for the fact that I have my legs to run because not everybody has working legs where they can run, where they can walk, but I have that. I'm grateful for the fact that I have breath in my lungs. I can breathe. I'm grateful for the fact that it was a nice day yesterday. I'm grateful for the fact that I have a phone where I can record these videos and I have this little mic where I have to get a new one, but I have a working one right now. I'm grateful for these things, and that's why I feel so lucky because I focus on what I'm grateful for. And the more that you focus on what you're grateful for, the more that God, universe, source wants to give you more things to be grateful for. On top of that, I had such an incredible sales day yesterday. I don't think you understand. I had a sale yesterday where I sold damn near $1,000 worth of products, okay? It was $987 to be exact. But on top of that, I had a total of about $2,000 in sales that I personally did towards the store, okay? And I think it was a result of how I was feeling. And this is the thing. I don't think it was that I was just lucky, it was a fluke. I know that it was my energy. It was what I was focusing on. I set an intention yesterday when I went into work. I'm gonna have a great day at work today. I'm going to have some really big sales at work today. And that's exactly what happened. Our words, our beliefs are so incredibly powerful. And when you take the time to really analyze what you've believing and what you've been thinking as a result, as well as what you've been feeling when it comes to these beliefs, that's when you can start to make the shift from thinking one way or believing and feeling one way into believing and feeling another way. And it's not going to happen overnight. But that's exactly why you have to catch yourself in the moment. And you can't just expect to do something in the morning and believe that it's just going to work. Like, it has to be a practice that you institute at every second of the day. And I've got to say, ever since I started doing this, I literally feel so good. It doesn't feel robotic. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to convince myself of something. I literally believe it. I feel it every single moment of every single day. I feel gratitude. At night when I came home from work, I was crying in the kitchen at the table because I was eating some food after I got back home because I was a little hungry and I didn't really know what I was going to eat, but there happened to be Chinese food there. I got lucky again, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm eating, and I wasn't looking at my phone. I wasn't looking at my computer. I was just in the present moment. And I was like, wow, I am so grateful right now in this moment. I started crying from the gratitude. Imagine how that feels. You can feel that way too. All right. You don't have to feel so negative about your life, about your circumstances. You can choose what you want to focus on when it comes to your life. If an outsider were to look in on my life, they might say, why is this girl so happy? I'm happy because I choose to be happy, because I choose what I decide to focus on. And you can choose what you decide to focus on. But instead, so many of us, we allow the outside world to dictate how we feel internally. And if you are always looking to the outside world to dictate how you feel internally, you are never in control of yourself. It is something that is external to you that is always in control of you. And that doesn't feel good, because I've been there as well. I've had moments where something really, really great happens in my external reality and I'm feeling really, really good. But as soon as something bad happens, oh my gosh, I've lost my shit. I don't know what to do. And that's why you can't depend on anything outside of you to validate you, to make you feel at ease, because this world is chaotic. I'm not going to sit here and act like there's not crazy stuff going on in the world, because there very clearly is. But are you going to focus on it, or are you going to focus on your internal state? When you focus on your internal state, that is how you become powerful. All of your power comes from within. It does not come from outside of you, okay? And so many people are financially incentivized to make you believe that if you vote this person in, if you take a course with this person, that they are going to give you the keys so that you'll be able to finally feel at ease. Hey, that rhymes. But it's just not the truth, because people want to trick you out of your power so that they can get the energy from you to become more powerful themselves. And that's really the name of the game. That's something that I've been learning. I'm like, man, no one is my savior. No one is your savior. The only savior that you need is the one that is found within your body, okay? That's the only savior. Find and access the Christ within. All right. It's not going to be in religion. It's not going to be in a coach. It's not going to be in a politician. It's not going to be in a celebrity. It is in you. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to allow you to guide you? Or are you going to continue to give your power away to external influences as a means to decide what you need to do with your life? All the answers are within. And that has been the major lesson that I've learned on this journey, and I'm sure I'll continue to learn. I am my own savior, and I've always had all of the answers for me. Just like you have all of the answers for you, but do you trust what you are telling you? Because that is the difference between living a great life, not living a great life, being lucky, not being lucky. Believe that you are lucky. Believe that you are worthy of luck, because everything is energy anyway. Literally, once you see yourself as vibrating on the level of a lucky person, magically you become that lucky person. I became that lucky person, and my luck only keeps going up. The best is yet to come. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I also have a newsletter called the Expansive Newsletter, which I've linked in the description, and I'll see you all in the next one.